Welcome to today's Angel of the Day for August the 27th, and the angel is Jeresous, and that's spelled Jeresous. And in this video we'll learn a little bit about the angel. We'll learn about correspondences and how we can connect with the angel, and then some key words which we can look at in our material lives, and how this angel can, help us to improve different aspects of our own personal lives. So first of all, this angel is an angel of Wednesday and is found in the second heaven. So if we look in those details in a little bit more detail, then an angel of Wednesday means that this angel has slightly more power on a Wednesday. But it's important to remember that this angel is available to work with all of us on any day of the week, and we don't have to wait for a Wednesday. The angel is always there to help us, and is there 24/7. No matter what time we try to work with this angel or ask for advice or try to connect with its energy, that the angel is always there waiting to work with us. So don't worry about if it's not a Wednesday or you feel a connection maybe on a Saturday to this angel. Maybe you're doing a meditation and this angel's name keeps coming up. Then if it's a Saturday or it's a Tuesday, it doesn't make that much difference. You've got the connection with the angel, you feel its energy, it's moved closer. So don't worry about a Wednesday. It can be helpful if you know the day of the week you were born. You might find that is the connection with the angel. If you go on the internet, there are many websites where you can actually put in your date of birth, and it will actually tell you what day of the week you were born on. So you might find there is a connection there, and that is why, even though you might feel a connection on a Saturday with this angel, if you're born maybe on a Wednesday, or you've got a special connection with that day, maybe one of your children or your children were born on that day, then there is a connection to that day, and that is maybe why the angel is moving closer to you to work with you, because of that connection. So it's an angel of Wednesday. And in the second heaven, once you understand angels are very much almost like categorized, or we like to put them in categories, and very much like these videos, we like to understand logical thought will come into it, which category, which day of the week. Then if you find that you do connect with different angels, maybe from the second heaven, the third heaven, the first heaven, then you probably find that you can connect with a lot more of them, because they will have very similar energy. So that can be really important once you understand that you do find connections with different angels. If you see which heaven they correspond to, you might find you're building up a good energy connection with angels, or from the second heaven or the fourth heaven. So that can be a good test, and it can show that you are on the right track as you are making a connection with similar energies. So with this angel, we're going to look at the bit of correspondence, and the first thing we'll look at is like gemstone or crystal, and that will be carnelian. And then when we look at the symbol, we're looking at the Virgin. And when we look at the tarot cards, again, it's the Hermit card. And we'll see why there is the Hermit card for this angel shortly, when we look at some of the key words. And when we're looking at the colours, again, we're looking at sort of ivy green, which is like a darker green. And then we're looking at the candle colour, which is a green colour. So don't worry if you don't have a green candle or you can't get one. A white candle will do, as the thought is important. Maybe write the angel's name on a green piece of card. If you don't have that, maybe if you've got a green felt tip, you can actually do that, write the name in green on a white background. If you don't have that, then just use a pen on a plain piece of white paper. because it's the intention, the physical writing of that angel's name. You have to concentrate on each letter, and that thought goes out to the universe, and the angel will pick up on that and will move closer because it knows you're trying to make a connection with it. So, if you've got a green candle, even better. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Don't go negative and start thinking this won't work. That's not how you work with angels. It's the positive thoughts, the intention to work with them that is important. So some of the key words we're looking at are reliable, cautious, and intuition. And so when we look at these key words, they are connected. And this is where the angel will guide us and try to, like the Hermit card, we need a little bit of sort of introspection to understand what is actually going on. So in our daily lives, we will very much use logical thoughts, what time you need to get to work, taking into account, travel plans, what time the buses or the trains are, how long it takes to drive to work. Take into account all this information. If you maybe catch the train, you need to have a reliable service to get you to work. If you're meeting clients, you need to be there on time, you need to be reliable, not turn up late. And all of these, maybe at work, you have very much like a process, maybe get orders from clients, how those orders are dealt with, how that information is maybe put on computers, how you get information off the computer to deal with that order, to deal with that client. And all of this is very much like a process that, businesses have. And even in our daily lives, very much, if you've got children, you need to have a process, getting them to school, packed lunches, if they need money for trips, you need to organise that, so there are processes that we use on a daily basis. And sometimes, we're starting a new process, then we need, we are maybe cautious, will this new system work? We're changing the process, will this work? We've got a new computer program at work or a new process. Will it work? Is it better than the old one? Will there be teething problems? And certainly with the angel, we can look at maybe, when we meet people, we might be, maybe a new client, maybe thinking, am I going to get on with this client? Is it an important client? I suppose you could say all clients are important, but some slightly more important depending on, maybe the orders they bring to your business, how important they are. And with all of this, maybe, we'll be a little bit cautious until we meet them, first impressions. Do they appear, easy to get on with? Do you feel a good connection? And, sometimes we might get what we call like a gut feeling, there's something wrong, you don't feel the connection. And that can come down to our intuition, maybe we've been being a bit cautious. But sometimes, the universe is trying to say to us, maybe just watch this client, or you've got a new friend from work and you just feel there's something not quite right with them. And that's your intuition talking. And that is why this angel, you actually is bringing to the fore, the Hermit card, which is sort of introspection and looking at ourselves and looking maybe warning signs for other people. Are they really who they seem to be? Are they going to be a good friend, or do we just need to maybe keep them at arm's length because there's something not quite right with them? Maybe, they have sort of issues, or, that they can, maybe have anger issues, they can, gossip about other people. There may be something that we've picked up on in their energy that we don't like. So it is important, to be cautious around new people. But once we get a good connection with them and, we see that, we do get on with them and they are, they have a good energy, then, that caution, our intuition maybe says, they're a good person to be around. And so, we've maybe found a new friend, maybe a new client, which can help your business. And even on the spiritual plane, if you're meeting a new spiritual guide, working with a new angel, maybe a bit cautious, what lessons you're going to learn. Will you still feel that connection tomorrow, next week, the next year? And You know, we have that caution, but that's when we use our intuition to, you know, maybe be positive. You know, we can work with this angel, we worked with them before, maybe it's a new angel, and, you know, we work with similar angels, maybe in the second heaven. So you have that confidence, that positivity that it can happen because the universe wants it to happen. That is why the angels are there, to work with all of us. We just need to very much meet them halfway because we have free will, whether we want to work with them or not. So some lessons there for all of us on a daily basis on both the material and spiritual planes. So hopefully you found the video useful and helpful. And if you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you weren't so keen, then even a thumb down. And if you have any comments, then please put them in the comment section below. And it's good to sort of get feedback about the videos. And if you've got any questions, then, you know, I always answer all questions. So please, you know, by all means, you know, put a question, more than happy to answer. If you do like these videos and you'd like to be notified when the next video goes live, then please give it a thumbs up, as I've already said. But if you hit the subscribe button and the subscribe bell, you'll be notified when the next video goes live. And if this is the start of the day looking at the video, then I hope you have a really good day. And if it is towards the end of the evening, maybe you're winding down from a busy day at work, as we all have like different time zones. We are, you know, it's a 24/7 sort of planet. People at different time zones. Then, you know, hopefully if it is the end of the day and you're unwinding, maybe back to have a meditation, then I hope you've had a really good day today. And, you know, until we all meet, you know, in the next video, then I hope you have a good day today, or you've had a good day. And until maybe tomorrow and the next video.